Well, if everyone is ready, we'll get started on this.
Should I set up my VTuber? Oh no.
It's up to you.
I've got no freaking clue.
Uh, welcome to another campaign. Hopefully we don't die this time.
You're asking a lot.
Only one of you knows the crazy parts of this. So, we'll start out the adventure with a little information. All of you have been given insight of werewolf attacks being in the area of Daggerford. For whatever reasons of your own, you came to Daggerford to either help out, find information, or do whatever. Werewolves in the mists. You've heard the dreaded words spoken again and again by farmers, merchants, and adventurers alike. The hamlets east of Daggerford have fallen prey to packs of werewolves that spill out of the misty forest on nights of the full moon, cloaked in crawling mist that seems to follow them wherever they go. The beasts spread death and mayhem, slaughtering adults and stealing children before retreating back into the woods. Others have tried to combat the werewolf menace with very little success. You all have come to this town of Daggerford, and you know that the full moon starts this evening. You're gathered in this inn, awaiting the darkness to attack, or the darkness to come. What would you like to do? Let's describe each other's characters. Noel, you go first. Describe your character.
I'm a huge minotaur.
Okay. Do you have any defining features?
No.
Okay. What color's your fur?
I am brown.
Oh, and no, white. Brown cow.
Brown and white.
All right. Donovan.
That was white.
Yes.
You didn't tell me white. You just said brown.
Oh,
You know what? Your beard's gonna be freaking white instead of black now.
Donovan, what about you?
Go for it.
All right, I'm a blue-looking slime creature. It's very humanoid. Looks like it's been in many fights in the ring, and loves its drink.
Okay. With Belial, sitting next to Belial, or in a table close, is Jessica's character.
Tessa is a pale-looking human with auburn hair. She's got her left arm is missing. It's a prosthetic now. It's a wooden prosthetic. And she's got a long sword and a shield.
Okay. Sitting at a different table is Destiny's character.
Oh, I'm all by myself. Okay. I'm the 6'7" tall black dragonborn with blue accents on some of my scales. Purple eyes. I'm wearing kind of a leatherish clothing that has a fur at the edges of it, and my arms are bare. And I guess a good portion of my scales are showing, like my arms and my midriff.
Okay. Tessa and Trovic, make perception checks, please.
Let's see.
Okay. Trovic, you're kind of distracted, just looking about the tavern. Look, other than you in this, there's more people here that are just awaiting the werewolf attack. There's people here planning to go out and defend the town, defend the area around Daggerford. Tessa, while you're looking over everyone, you notice that Trovik is wielding a two-handed great axe, and you don't know his name. He didn't. Y'all haven't introduced each other's, but and the Dragonborn seems to be have a quarterstaff that is silvered. You know weapons, so you know that this. It's a little odd to have a quarterstaff that is silvered, but it is indeed silvered.
I'm gonna get up and go to her table and just sit down. Hi, I'm Tessa. Nice staff you've got there.
Hello. I'm Serene. Well, what do you find so special about my staff exactly?
You don't see very many silvered staffs.
Yeah, well, I suppose you don't. It's something that's given to me as part of the faction I'm in.
Oh, that must be handy. Gonna be very useful against the furballs.
Well, that's the idea. That's the hope. Who are your buddies that y'all were with? That you were with?
Let me reiterate. Trovik was not sitting with
Yes.
the other two.
Buddy. So, oh, well, I thought Tessa was sitting with someone.
She was,
I was
but
sitting with Slime Dude's Belial.
yes.
You don't really see many of him around either.
Not usually.
As you two are having a conversation, discussing Belial, kind of looking his direction multiple times, all of a sudden the door to the inn slams open, and everyone who has a weapon, not just you, all of them draw their swords. And this woman comes screaming in, "Werewolves! They're attacking! They're on the eastern side of town!"
I start heading that way.
I get up and I say, well, time to get to work, Tessa.
What does he sound like? Is it like blubbles? Or does he speak? Like, is it coherent, like, words? Or, like,
it's
does a
mostly
mouth?
coherent, but it sounds kind of like he's got some, like he's kind of gargling a little bit as he talks.
Is there any form of a mouth?
If I want.
Okay. Curiosity.
Okay,
I'll get up and follow as well. But,
okay. So
probably
Belial,
stay
Serene.
a bit away from Belial.
Okay. So Belial and Tessa head out, Serene following. Trovik, do you follow out?
Finish my drink and then follow.
You slam it back quickly, just chugging it in 2 or 3 gulps, and you slam the tankard back down, and you pick up your great axe, and you just start marching out, your hooves stomping on the wooden floor. All of you get outside, and as you look, you see this mist kind of rolling in from the east. You don't see any werewolves, though.
I head towards the east.
Mm-hmm. Does
Follow.
everyone follow? Okay, so everyone
Is the fog like natural, or is it?
make a nature check or survival. Whichever one you're proficient in, if either. The fog, you look up in the sky, the moon is out, there's no clouds in the sky. This fog is not natural. You know the misty forest is obviously misty. Once you get into the woods, it's hard to see, but it doesn't normally roll this far out. As you're looking, Tessa, you're kind of watching, and you're heading to the east. You see a form come out of the mist, run towards a building, slam through the door, and then carrying something out, it rushes back into the mist.
I chase after it.
Okay. At this point, it's about 80 feet ahead of you. You chase it into the mist.
Yeah.
Okay. Does everyone follow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tessa, give me a survival check, please, to try and follow it through the mist.
I'm lost.
As soon as you get into the mist, you lose sight of it. You can't see more than 10 feet in front of you with this mist. You're about 100 feet from the forest line at this point.
I'm gonna yell for Belial and ask if he sees the wolf.
Okay. Belial, give me a survival check. You do not see him. You look towards the ground. You don't even see any footprints.
Okay. Tell her, nah, I lost track of him too.
What do you do?
Can I see Trovic and Serene?
You can hear them coming up behind you. You're a little bit in the mist already, but they've entered the mist behind y'all, so you're kind of in a line.
Okay. I'm gonna go here, Wolfie, Wolfie, Wolfie.
You go here, Wolfie, 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 calling for the werewolf.
Yes.
Dogs.
Make a persuasion check. You don't hear any response, but in the distance, you do hear a howl. Multiple howls, actually, coming from the woods.
I think we should head in that direction.
Is it coming from the same direction that the mist is floating in them?
Yeah,
Like,
the mist is
the
coming from the
unnaturally-
woods. Yes. The mist is coming from the woods, which the woods are already known as the Misty Forest, but it doesn't normally roll this far out.
Does the mist show any signs of, I guess, retreating after that one thing went in and then went out back into the woods?
Currently, you are in the mist. You would have to exit the mist to see if it's kind of retreating a little bit. From where you're at, you don't sense it, though.
Okay. Just be careful. This mist isn't necessarily natural. It's not supposed to roll this far out.
All of you look up as she says this, and you can't see through the mist any figures, but you do see almost directly above you in the sky the bright moon shining down through the mists. This is definitely a night that werewolves would attack, and they've already started their. And Tessa, give me a perception check based on the previous thing with the werewolf. What it was carrying out of that house was wiggling.
Well, I think our Wolfie friend stole a child, so
Are you sure it was a child? Are they known for just kidnapping rather than slaughtering or anything?
I mean, it stole something that was moving.
Part of the information y'all have gathered throughout the months before you set here was that the werewolves were slaughtering adults and kidnapping children.
If that one child was taken, then who knows how many more were taken tonight.
We should head towards the Howling and see if we can get some back.
Absolutely.
Lead the way.
Okay, someone give me a survival check.
I will. I'm proficient.
Okay.
All right, we'll follow the cow.
No.
Not very good.
You don't. You know the direction of the forest, but that's about it. So you can lead them to the forest line. Is that what you do?
Yes.
Okay. As you're leading towards the forest line, you're about 100 feet from it. Serene, you're keeping an eye on the fog already. As you get closer to the forest, you do sense that the fog itself is almost pushing back towards the forest. Very quickly, actually. And as soon as you hit the forest line, you turn around and you can see Daggerford behind you. You don't see any fog behind you at all. It's all shifted back into the woods.
So now there's no fog. It's
Not
gone.
not outside of the woods. It's still there's fog in the woods, but not outside of the woods now.
Well, I guess there's none. Can I guess. Would I be able to like maybe infer then that if there's no mist in town, that they were using it as like a smoke screen to get in and out?
What's your intelligence score?
Um. Well,
I mean, that's above average. With that, you could definitely discern that the fog itself, as it came out with the werewolves and then receded back as the werewolves shifted back in. That is a definite possibility that it was used as a smokescreen.
Those are smart dogs.
yeah, it looks like they've been using the mist to as a smoke screen to get in and out of the town.
As Serene is saying these words, Tessa and Trovic being towards the front, you hear another howl. Just one howl, and this one doesn't seem too far into the woods.
You want to try calling for doggy, doggy, doggy again?
I immediately start whistling. Here, boy.
Make a persuasion check.
Trovic's like, what the hell?
You whistle, you say, here boy, and all you get is a howl in return. But the howl itself is moving away from you as it howls.
We follow, or I follow.
Okay.
Follow the howl.
Tessa goes in with everyone behind her. You get about 200 yards in, or 200 feet in, and even through the mist, you start to see this stone structure. And as you're looking at the structure, you see a figure of a large furred creature walking into this structure.
Walking on 4 legs, 2 legs?
2 legs.
Is there any other signs of any other similar creatures around on patrol?
Make a perception check. You look around, you don't see anyone, but what's weird is the mist around this area, it almost is forming a grove. The mist is not encompassing this building.
So the building is free of fog.
From what you can see, and looking at the building, it's a ruin of some kind. From your point of view, you can see that part of the roof is missing. So part of the stone roof is missing.
Can I tell anything by what's left of the building of how long it's been there, or what it used to be, or anything like that?
Make an investigation check with disadvantage unless you want to get closer. Either perception or investigation because of your distance.
With disadvantage?
Yes, because of your distance. Unless you want to get closer. You look at the stone structure. It doesn't look like any structure you've seen, at least in your memory. It doesn't look like anything familiar, so you're not sure how old it is.
I guess. I guess get closer.
Okay. Does everyone follow?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
As y'all get closer, you hear from inside the building what sounds like crying of some kind of small child.
Just one?
Just all you hear is one.
Well, looks like we get to be heroes today, guys. Let's go save the child.
Yeah.
Okay, so you all go inside.
Yep.
As you go in, you enter the stone structure and you get into this first foyer area, and the moonlight is shining in. Trovic and Serene, you're still having trouble seeing some. On your map, can you see your allies at least?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In fact, when I click on my character, I see like a weird... It's like a ring, I guess, outward.
What
If
the
that makes sense.
fuck? It's messing up again.
Well,
I don't have a map.
like if I don't click my character, but then I click it, I have like a... It's like I'm in the middle of a... Oh, now it's gone.
Okay, it's probably the entrance area. Move y'all in. There you go. You shouldn't have it now. Now it's still doing it. I don't know. Either way, there's moonlight coming into this area, so you can see, and you do see a figure at the very end, going up some stairs with a child in hand. He looks back towards you, kind of looks at you, scans the group, and continues in with the child in hand.
Can I shoot him with my crossbow?
Make an attack roll. You do have dark vision, correct?
Yes.
That hits. As soon as you hit him with your crossbow attack, you notice it hits him, and almost the arrow itself, or the bolt itself, almost crumbles as it hits him. And he looks back at you and just walks in with the child in hand, legs squirming and kicking as they're crying.
I chase after him.
All right. Tessa's running in after him. 1 second.
How much ammo would I have started with? Just
I think 20.
thank you.
Mm-hmm. Let me move y'all to the new map. Okay. Why is it doing it with your character? You're the only character doing that. Serene?
Don't know. Like when I click on it, there's nothing. But then when I deselect it, I see the weird light thing.
Yeah, it's only when you deselect your own character. That's weird. As you're going in, the moonlight. This room itself is dark. So Trovic and Serene, you shouldn't be. You should have no vision. Do you see anything on your map?
Just their tokens.
1 second. Still?
Yeah, I just see their tokens.
Damn it. Fucking bullshit. I thought I had this fixed. Either way, you don't see anything. You look down the stairs. Belial and Tessa, both of you can see the werewolf standing next to what appears to be some kind of crypt in this tomb. What do you do?
I'm gonna say, hey, Fluffy, let the kid go.
Make a persuasion check. He looks at you and he looks at the kid and he throws the kid against the wall.
What a...
And as soon as he does, he starts charging towards you. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Let's see.
See, Belial, you are first. You see him. You can kind of see him at the edge of your dark vision and running towards you. What do you do?
All right. I'm gonna. I'll go and I'll throw a couple darts at him.
Okay. What's the range on your darts?
Oh yeah. Shoot, let me find that. It's 2060.
Okay. It would be a disadvantage then because he's beyond your 20 limit.
Okay. We target him.
That does hit. As soon as you go to throw your dart just kind of bounces off the skin of this creature. It did impact, but it bounced off quickly, and you see that the wound is almost non-existent.
Okay. Well, that sucks. All right, I'm gonna. Here, I'm gonna start moving over here.
Okay.
Towards the stairs. And I guess that'll be my turn.
All right. Serene. You hear the kind of slime person throwing some darts, and they hit the floor after they hit a target, but you can't see anything.
Is it an action or
It's
bonus action to put up my quarterstaff?
What do you to what?
To use the thing, the orb thing.
Are you just turning the light on? Or are you holding it?
Holding.
Okay, you can just drop you would have to drop the staff. You wouldn't be able to put it up and then go for the orb. You can drop the staff and grab the orb as a free action, as part of your basically your attack action.
I will do that then.
Okay.
I guess.
All right.
See if I remember how to do this, even though we just did it.
Well, are you keeping it at your side?
Yeah.
Then just put the effect on you.
Oh. Effects. That's the light.
Yes. Tessa, you see Serene kind of drop her staff and reach down at something on her side. And you see her grab this orb on her side, and as soon as it lights up, you see what appears to be constellations on it. Just different constellations of the sky being shown through this light.
Pretty.
Oh. I was thinking like those like galaxy light things that you see on like TikTok.
Yeah.
Whatever, where it shows the galaxy lights and then the stars things, all that.
Okay. Even with the light up, you don't see a target. It's beyond even your light.
Lame.
What do you do? That was a free action to turn that on, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't take an action to turn it on. It takes the bonus or the action to move it or to make it float. So you can turn it on for free.
So am I holding it still? Or do I
No,
just
because
turn it
no,
on?
you can basically just grab it and turn it on and leave it at your side. That's what we were talking about.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were
Okay.
going to do something with it. That's why I thought why you were dropping your
I
staff.
thought about it, but considering how I still can't see far enough to like do anything, never mind.
Then what do you do?
Is this like a wall?
Yeah,
in
that's
front of me?
it's a banister looking down. It appears to be 20 feet down. No, we'll say 10 feet down.
Can I jump up and over?
You can. What is your strength? Make a athletics check?
An athletic? Oh, this ain't gonna be good. I'm gonna fall on my face. Yup.
Yeah, you've. It's going to take half your movement, but you do fall prone, so you would have to use your other half to get up, which means you wouldn't be able to move anymore.
That's fine.
And you do take. It's 10 feet, so you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage when you hit the ground.
Oh, it was more badass in my head. I'm not gonna lie.
No, only put 3. You're going up on the number. Remember?
Whoops. Going up.
Yeah, you're wounded for 3
Oh.
points.
Got it. That makes sense.
What else do you do? You haven't used your action, but so you could use the rest of your action to move. What do you do? Time's ticking.
I phoned it. The dash.
You can dash or hold your action. Do you dash?
I'll dash.
So 30 feet forward. Move yourself 6 squares. As you move forward, you do see the werewolf, and he's getting ready to run towards y'all. Is it your turn?
I think that's all I can do, right?
All right, Tessa, you saw Serene, this dragonborn, jump off the ledge, fall prone, and then get up and just start running towards the werewolf.
I guess I'm gonna try that jump too.
All right, athletics check. And actually, with your boot, do you have to activate your boots?
It doesn't say.
Let's see.
It is.
Okay, with these boots on, with 10 feet, I'm not even going to make you roll for it. You just spring off the ledge, and you can spring up to 30, was it 30 feet? So you could jump that entire distance.
Should be my full movement.
Yeah, but your movement's
35.
only 35? Okay, so you can jump 35 feet.
Alright, I'm gonna jump up to beside
Tessa looks
her.
more badass. She got boots.
And that's all my movement, right?
Yes.
Alright, then I'm gonna shoot at this thing with my crossbow.
Okay. That's going to hit. And you go to hit it, but the entire damage is resisted. It kind of looks at the arrow and bolt and brushes it off.
Okay.
Werewolf's turn. It's going to move forward. You see the kid on the ground appears to be dead now. It's going to move forward to here. It's going to make an attack on both of you, Serene and Tessa. .21 to hit. Serene, you take 5 points of damage. And Tessa? It misses you with a 6. You pull your shield up and its claws just kind of rake across your shield. Trovik. It's dark for you, but you can see the light of this orb that Serena is carrying at her side, shining the werewolf. So you can see where the werewolf is.
I guess I'll take the jump too.
All right. What is your strength score? 18. I'm not even going to make you. You can easily jump that. I'm not going to make you roll for it.
Okay.
So that's 5 feet of your movement.
And then I will move to there
Okay.
and have my great axe out,
All right.
waiting.
That's only 20 feet. You could do 10 more feet.
Okay.
All right. Belial.
All right. I'm gonna head down the stairs. 1, 2, 3. And then I'll do a dash to kind of get up the rest of the group.
Okay.
And I'll do an unarmed strike on the werewolf.
Okay.
My
Do
bonus action.
you have your bonus action Step of the Wind?
Yeah, but I don't want to use my key point right now.
Okay. You can't use a bonus action to attack unless you use an attack action to attack.
Oh, okay.
It's
Okay.
part of
Well, then-
the attack action.
Gotcha. All right. Well, then that'll be my turn.
Okay. Serene, you got your party moving up next to you. What do you do?
I will try to smack the werewolf
Okay.
on the nose with my quarter staff and say "bad dog."
Okay.
Well, which one is it? I think this.
You go to try and hit it, but it swings and ducks at the same time. Anything else?
Can I use magic stone?
You want to cast Magic Stone? And
Yes.
that's a bonus action, right, Jess?
Yes.
Okay, so you reach your hand in your pocket and you or in your pouch and you grab 3 of your stones and you cast Magic Stone on them. So they are magical for the next round.
Cool.
All right, Tessa, it is your turn. You see that Serene tried to hit this thing with her silvered staff but missed. What do you do?
I'm gonna hit it with the longsword. It's not gonna do anything, but I feel better with these 20.
Right. You go to swing at this thing, and the entire damage it rakes across the skin of this werewolf, and it almost seems like you're striking metal. Anything else?
I'm gonna move to here.
All right.
And
The werewolf will. It's actually going to try to disarm you, Serene. So, Serene, I need you to make a I need you to make a contested athletics check for me.
Oh, under the skills. But I like my arms.
Okay. It goes to grab your staff, and you see as it grabs the staff, there's a little bit of a sizzling sound as it grabs it. It's going to take 2 points of damage. And he throws the staff across the room. So your staff is now down here. And that's and actually, it'll move. Without the staff in hand, it's going to move past you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To here. Everyone that was next to it can make attacks of opportunity.
With what?
Well, you can use your fist if you want.
I don't have an action for that.
Just roll a d20 and add your strength modifier.
It's just
That'll hit.
12.
So you do 1 damage plus your strength, which is how much? Your strength is 12.
1.
So you do.
Oh,
You would
strength
do. You
is
would do 2 points of
13.
damage. You would do 2 points of damage, but it resists it.
Hello?
There you are.
Hi.
There you go.
My whatchamacallit froze.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, I know.
What's your turn? Are you back in?
Yeah.
Okay, it's your turn.
Where's the werewolf?
Is it his turn or is it? It says Belial.
I just moved to Belial on accident. It's Trovik's turn.
Oh, okay.
The werewolf shifted up towards the stairs. Let me reshare the map. Close your current map. Let me reshare it.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
There you
go. I can't see him, so.
Yeah, he is out of your vision right now.
He can't even see it with the light that I have on me?
Well, he should see it in the dim light. Do you see anyone, Noel?
Yeah.
Maybe he can't. Can you see it, Serene?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I see, he's like on the edges of the dim light, but I can still see him.
If you can see it, Noel should be able to see it.
Yeah, I'll see him.
Okay, there you
go. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to. What do I have? I would like to do Goring Rush.
Okay. So you got to charge it. It's your dash action, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Olay.
So you can dash action towards him and then make a bonus action attack with your horns. So go ahead and roll horns as you charge towards him.
Oh, yeah. Forgot. My bad.
Nope. That's going to miss. You all see this Minotaur kind of bend down and start charging towards the werewolf, but he misses the attack. Belial, it is your turn.
Right. Well, I'm gonna move over, try to kind of cut off the werewolf, and I guess I'll do an attack with my sword. As ineffective as it's gonna be.
You hit the target, but as soon as you hit it, it kind of reflects off the skin.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I'll use one key point for patient defense.
Okay. So you kind of post up, getting your fists ready to defend yourself. Serene.
I guess I will flick a stone at it.
Okay. It's still in dim light, so you don't have disadvantage. Or hold on, let me look at the rules on dim light real quick.
I will be right back.
Okay. Okay, so dim light does not cause disadvantage. Okay, so you're good to go. You can still see him in the edges of your drift globe's light. 23 hits. Why did you attack twice?
I only. Oh, I don't know.
Roll damage.
Wrong one.
So all of you watched. All of your weapons have been ineffective so far, but you see the. Actually, from your point of view, only Tessa can see it. You see this stone being grabbed by this dragonborn and thrown across the room. It hits the werewolf, and the werewolf reels to the side, an impact wound and blood pooling from the side where it was hit.
Bad dog. Sit.
Anything else?
Um. Duh.
Yes, no, maybe.
Sorry, I was trying to. Can. I probably wouldn't have seen that because it was in dim light, huh?
Seen what?
The fact that it reeled. I need
Oh,
that.
you would have seen it. You can still see the attack happening.
Okay. That was an action to do the thingy thing. I guess I'll move. 20, 25 toward the stairs. And
Okay.
I think that'll be it.
Okay. Tessa, it's your turn. You saw the magic stone hit the werewolf and do some damage. You look to the side. You can see the silvered staff still sitting on the edge of the room. What do you do?
Can I pick up the staff
You
and
could.
then attack the werewolf with it?
You could.
Alright, I'm gonna do that.
Make sure you're judging your movement before you do all that.
That was 10. And then it's 25 to it. That's exactly 35.
Okay, so let me do something for you real quick. Since you currently have it in hand.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh. I didn't know if I had a sneeze or not. Didn't know if it was a goat scream or a sneeze.
One
I
second.
tried to turn away from the mic.
Alright, so your quarterstaff, you picked up the silvered quarterstaff. What do you do?
Is it a one hand or two hand?
It's versatile. It could go both.
So we're gonna add a +2. Actually, I'll just turn on dueling so you don't have to do it. And then I'm gonna hit this thing.
You pick up the silvered quarterstaff, you run towards this thing, and you slam it into the side, doing an effective amount of damage. Wait,
You'll have to. It didn't.
why didn't it do that?
I don't know.
Did I put that in
I
right?
don't think it has silver on
No,
it.
it's you didn't put it in right. It's got to be. If I remember right, it's not silvered. It's silver.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
for 5 more points of damage. Alright. Alright. Your attack was effective hitting this thing. Anything else?
Nope. That's it for me.
Alright. The werewolf, feeling the pain of that, turned towards you, Tessa, and is going to make an attack on you. It is attacking you. It's going to actually... It's going to claw you twice. Missing you with an 8. Hitting you with a natural 20.
Oh,
That's payback for
You
two
take
nat 20s on him.
14 points of damage as this thing, it turns around, feeling the pain of your attack, and just quickly just claws and rakes straight into your side. As you defend yourself from one attack with the shield, it rakes you with the other.
Okay.
Trovik. Actually, and with that, it's going to move. So everyone in melee can make an attack of opportunity on it. It's going to move up the stairs. And with that, it does get out of Serene's vision.
A 16 should have hit. What am I targeting? Should have
You're not
been
targeting anything.
okay. Well, my six for
Yeah.
some reason. Oh, it's saying I targeted myself.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Stop hitting yourself.
And it did do the damage that time. Good.
yeah, yeah, it's silver, not silvered.
Trovik and Belial, as you hit this thing, you realize both of your attacks are resistant. You look towards Tessa, and her weapon, this staff that she's using, was very effective against this thing. Trovik, it is your turn as it moves up the stairs. It moves out of the vision of the orb, so you cannot see it up the stairs.
Can I still hear him?
Yes, you can hear him going up the stone stairs.
Okay, I'll follow.
Okay. 3, 6. Okay, as you get there, you don't feel anything in front of you. What do you want to do?
I'll just stay there.
Okay.
And wait for somebody else to.
All right, Belial, you see Trovik running up the stairs with him following the werewolf. What do you do?
Alright. I'm gonna move up next to the werewolf. I push him off the stairs.
Okay. This will be your action. Make an athletics check for me,
Alright.
and it'll be contested against his. So you go and you get up the stairs, and Trovik, you hear what sounds like a dog whimpering as you hear something slam on the ground underneath the stairs where you're at. And that's 10 feet up, so he's going to take 1d6 of damage. He takes 1 damage. Actually, he doesn't because he's resistant.
Oh. I was like, I did something.
Anything else, Belial? And he is prone at the moment too, so let me put prone on him.
I'll light a torch for.
To light a torch, it would be your action. You've already done your action.
Oh, okay. Then
Do I have torches?
Everyone should have torches if you have an explorer's pack.
Yeah, I do.
Serene, it is your turn. You don't see the werewolf through your orb, but you did hear what sounded like a whimper and something falling off the stairs that you know were on the other side.
Okay. Would I be able to see him from there?
How much have you moved?
I want to say 15
Can you-
or 20.
Can you see him on the map?
Yeah.
Then you should be able to see him.
Oh, okay. I would like to take hold of my globe thingy
Okay.
in my free hand and cast guiding bolt
Okay.
on him.
Go for it. He is prone, so you are at disadvantage.
I'm at disadvantage,
Yes,
or
but
he is at disadvantage?
You are. A ranged attack against a prone creature is at disadvantage.
How the hell does that make sense?
Because you make yourself small when you're
That's-
prone. It's
He's basically
military.
on the ground.
It's military. So you can do it or wait, or you can hold your action until he gets up.
I'll hold my action and wait until he gets up then.
Okay. Tessa, you see him on the ground prone about 30 feet from you.
I'm gonna go hit him.
All right. With
And
advantage. Yep.
It should do it automatic, right?
No, because I didn't put the prone effect on him, so go ahead and just roll advantage. 13 hits. You take the quarterstaff and slam it down against his backs. You feel him kind of wince in pain underneath the quarterstaff. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
The werewolf gets up. With him getting up, Serene, you can make your attack at a regular attack roll. That does hit. Tessa, from over your shoulder, Tessa, you see this almost bright, brilliant light coming from across the room, slam into the shoulder of this werewolf. He reels in pain, taking the full impact. And now he is glowing with a bright glow. The next attack on him has advantage. But it is his turn. Kind of trapped in a corner. He looks across the room at that radiant light that hit him. He's actually going to push past you, Tessa. You can make an attack of opportunity if you want.
Oh, I want.
And he's going to go straight for whatever just hit him
Fucking
hard.
hell.
With advantage. He's the next attack gets advantage on him.
Oh, right, so...
It still misses.
Damn it.
He's going to go after the crazy Dragonborn that just attacked him with the guiding bolt. Claw attack. Is he targeting you? He is. Claw attack 1. You have your orb in hand. You try to pull up your shield and guard yourself, but it misses, or he hits you. You take 5 points of damage. He's going to make his next attack. With this one, he does miss you. You manage to get your shield up for the second swing of his claws. Trovik, it is your turn.
I'm going to light a torch.
Actually, hang on. He would not have been able to do that. So whatever damage you just took, Serene, take it back in. The 5 damage.
Why would he have not?
Because he had to use half his movement to get up. And he...
So I'd be at...
He can only move 30 feet in hybrid. It's 5, 10, 15. So he can move to there. You just took 5 damage, so we're...
Well, you told me to take 5 off.
Yeah. So you were at 13?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Trovik, it is your turn. You look down the stairs and you do what?
I was going to say I'm lighting a torch.
Okay. You look down the stairs and you can see him in your view.
And
It's an action to light a torch if you want to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
so you
fine.
light a torch.
Yeah.
So under the effects on the top right of your screen, the person with the bright lights, click on that and then click on torch.
Where at?
On the top right of your screen, you see the effects button. It's a person with sparkles around him.
It's next to the cog.
Under the tool thing.
Do you see it?
No.
Yes or no? We didn't hear that.
No.
Okay, on the top right of your screen, do you see tool?
Yeah.
Okay.
My bad.
And in that should be an effects button. Click on that, and then click on torch.
Okay.
There you go. So the room lights up a little bit lights up more with this torch in hand, and that's your action. What else? What do you want to do for your movement and bonus action?
I'll just move down the stairs
Okay.
to there.
And don't forget, you do have spells or anything that you have.
Yes.
Okay. Belial, it is your turn.
All right. So I'm gonna drop some caltrops on the stairs
Okay.
for when he tries to move back up here.
All right.
Uh,
That'd be your action to drop those.
all right. So,
Do you have caltrops?
yeah, I've got 20.
Okay. So you're dropping the full bag?
Sure.
Okay. So you drop the 20 caltrops on the stairs. What else do you want to do?
And then I'll go ahead and I'll head back down the stairs to here.
All right.
And that'll be my turn.
All right, Serene. You see him. He's looking at you, snarling, getting ready to come your direction. What do you do? Serene.
So I'm trying to make sure I had food in my... I will hit him with another guide. I will try to hit him with another guiding bolt.
All right, roll to attack. That hits. Tessa, you see him get hit by another one of these guiding bolts from Serene. You see his body light up in this kind of golden shimmer. He's reeling and kind of breathing heavy. Anything else, Serene?
Um, no, I was gonna say something silly, but never mind.
All right, Tessa, it is your turn. This figure is glowing in a bright light. You have advantage on your attack.
And I'm gonna hit him.
That'll hit. As he's getting ready to charge towards Serene, you take the quarterstaff and you swing it wide, just slamming him in the side enough to kind of reel him and throw him off balance, and he falls to the ground dead.
Well, that was fun. I tossed Serene her staff back.
Serene, make an acrobatics check.
I'm like, how am I gonna catch that? What the hell?
So, in trying to save your orb,
Face.
you try to catch the staff, but you fumble it, and the staff falls to the ground. Which hand is your orb in? Is it your shield hand or your other hand? Because the shield is kind of locked on your arm. You only need to hold it when you're defending yourself. You don't have to hold the lock the whole time.
Then I guess it would be in my shield hand.
Okay. So we'll say you tried to catch it with your other hand, but still failed.
Okay.
With that, combat is dropped. Everything gets silent, though. You don't hear any more howls. You don't hear anything from the kid that was thrown against the wall.
I'm gonna go pick up my caltrops.
Okay.
I mean, maybe you should get the bull to do it. I don't know. When you say that, it sounds like cow. Cow traps. That's your attack sound, please.
Well, that was utterly annoying. I say while looking at Trovic.
And Trovic just laughs.
What do you do?
Oh, I will go to the child and check on child.
Make a medicine
after
check.
Picking up my staff.
Make a medicine check.
Dun, dun, dun.
The child is very much dead.
Oh, well, that's
Who's hurt the most?
Well, the child is dead.
Let's. Is there anything like what's going on with the crypt?
As you walk over there and examine the crypt, you just see what appear to be a bunch of bones. The crypt is open, but it's just filled with bones. Some of them smaller, possibly child-sized.
Can I guess wrap the child up in something?
Yeah, you have a an explorer's pack, so you should have a bedroll you can use.
I will use that to carefully wrap the child in,
Okay.
and since I think, actually, I don't think I have any spell slots left.
You haven't used any spells.
I use guiding bolt
You
and
can use
light.
that. You can use guiding bolt as a for free twice a day. Remember, that's part of your story thing.
Okay. And
That's
then
that's
what
your
about
druid
light
thing.
though?
Light's just a cantrip.
Is it? Okay. Oh, okay, cool.
When you're
Then
also casting it from the orb, so it's not you.
Oh. Okay. Um. Was this like a dead end, or do we know? Do I know? I
It,
probably don't know. I haven't seen that far.
Tessa can see that the rest of this room is sealed off. There's no other entrances or exits other than the one you came in.
Okay. Then I. Oh, okay. I'll use healing word on Tessa.
Okay.
Is that a touch one,
No,
or
healing
where
word is the
is it?
ranged one.
Okay. I'll use healing word.
Okay. Tessa,
Isn't
you're healed a little
much.
bit.
Thank you.
What is your healing word?
Hmm.
What is your healing word?
Good job. I don't know.
So
And usually
Serene,
tells everybody to
Pineapple.
get back to work.
Serene looks at you, Tessa, and says, "Good job." As she does, this kind of aura spreads over you, and you are healed up a
It's a
little
very
bit.
awkward, like, good job, like, I don't know what to do.
That
All
was
right.
weird.
All right. So what do y'all do?
I guess head back out and see if because we heard more than one howl, right?
Yes.
So I would head back out and look for more wolfies.
We'll like the
More sharballs.
All right.
your next one.
So as you exit the ruins, you're looking, and the fog that was at the edge of the ruins is encroaching closer now.
Well, that's not good.
Do you
Should
do
I?
you, do you go?
I think we should, or we can rest here if we need to.
We might want to head back to. I don't know if we want to, because our attacks aren't that effective against them without a silver staff like what Serene's got.
I mean, should we just be leaving the kid's body here?
That I was about to say, we should probably take the kid's body back to town too.
Or at least bury it, and then
Um. Uh. Does that look like the leader, or the werewolf leader? Just
You're not sure. He just looked like a werewolf. None of you have dealt with werewolves before. You've heard of them, but it didn't look like anything too intimidating.
I mean, I'm gonna chop off his head anyway, just to.
Okay. You chop.
We have a mission here.
As you try to chop off its head, you realize your weapon is not effective chopping the head off.
Can I beat his head off, like at his neck, with my staff?
You want to choose your words more carefully? Let's change those words.
Yes. That would be much better if you changed the words up a little bit.
Shit.
Come on. What are y'all doing?
I say we should probably head back to town with the kid and.
I'll carry the kid.
Tessa, you see Serene trying to take her staff, and she saw you trying to cut off the head. She takes the staff and starts slamming it against the neck. You do see the it is leaving indents in the neck, but not enough to really do anything with her strength.
Let me try.
I'll let him try.
All right, Trovic, make a strength check.
Just don't break my staff.
Strength check. Okay. Nope.
You go to slam it, and you slam as hard as you can down, but you manage to hit towards the head, and you hit the jaw area of the mouth, so it doesn't do any impact on the neck.
Okay, I changed my mind. I don't want it anymore.
Okay.
Let's go back to town.
All right. I need one of you to make a survival check, please.
Who's good at those?
I thought Jovic was proficient.
Yeah.
Trovic, you were able to find the trail based on your specifically your hoof prints. You find your trail that leads back out of this little grove area where the ruins was. Do you lead them out?
Yes.
Okay. After about an hour, you realize you're lost. You've thought you had your trail, but it seems like you're circling now.
Can I
Guys,
see
we're
the
lost.
sky?
You cannot see the sky through the trees. Do what, Noel?
I said, guys, we're lost.
As you're walking more, the mist itself is starting to get thicker, almost to the point where you're inhaling it and choking on it. And the woods start to darken as the trees begin to close ranks, their needle-covered arms interlocking to block out any attempt at the stars or at the moonlight. The shroud of mist that covers the ground and covers the air starts creeping up in walls of gray fog that silently envelop you until you can't see more than a few feet in any direction. Soon, you realize that any direction you look, you can't see anything.
Are
Cow.
the trees alive and
I
moving?
thought we were
Like,
following you.
Sorry, there were two people talking.
Go ahead, Destiny.
are the trees like alive and moving themselves?
Make a perception check. Now that you're getting an idea and looking at them, the trees that you remembered seeing before coming into this ruin, these are not the same trees. These are thicker. Their canopy is thicker, kind of blotting out anything that would be above them. They don't seem alive, they just seem different.
These trees aren't the same as the ones we saw before. I guess there's no way for me to tell which direction is like north or south or anything.
You can't
We're
see any.
lost.
You can't see any sign of the moon or stars.
Can I hear anything?
Make a
Like
perception
a
check.
river or something?
And actually, who's got the highest passive perception? What is
I don't
everyone's
know.
passive perception?
11.
15?
No, then that's
10.
Okay, so 15 would be the highest. You don't hear anything in the woods. You don't even hear birds or wildlife.
great. Now we're super lost.
If these trees could talk, they'd say, shh.
After about 10 minutes of walking around trying to figure out where you're at, you find your way onto a dirt road. Doesn't look familiar at all. It definitely doesn't remind you of anything. One second. And on the dirt road, you see black pools of water that stand like dark mirrors in and around the muddy roadway. Giant trees looming on both sides of the road, their branches clawing at the mist. And the tree line itself is enveloped by mist, almost like this. It's leading you in one direction. You turn around, the fog is completely sealed off the road behind you. But when you turn to the west, it's a clear path on this dirt road.
Sweet, a way to go.
I guess we're
What's just
following the road.
happened? I want to follow behind. Kind of.
Well,
Slowly.
who's taking the lead?
I guess the big bull will.
Okay. Make a perception check for me, Trovic. And who's in the back?
I'll be.
Okay.
Tessa, make a perception check as well. Oh my god.
We are. Oh, this
We're
is gonna be
screwed.
bad.
You, as you're walking, you don't hear any sounds. But all of a sudden, all of you start hearing what sounds like something coming from the brush, or from the tree line, from the fog. And you start hearing what sounds like women going, "Come back! Come play with us!" And you see a man, his shirt half off, no shoes, burst through the fog, and he looks at you and he smiles. One second. He looks towards Belial, kind of looking at you side-eyed. He says, "Sorry, friends, I've bitten off more than I can chew." As he says that, you can hear the playful calls of several women in the fog. "Come play! Come back to us!" He looks at the fog. He's like, "Vistani. I've got to get home, though. Maybe you could slow them down," looking towards you, Belial. "You want to help me out? Will you take my place?"
I don't know. What's over there?
Just do it.
He looks at you and he says, "Are you sure? You look like you could use a bit of fun." Man, the Vistani women here, and you hear the calling of these women. "Come back and play with us. Please take my place."
I'd love to show off for the ladies, but I'm kind of busy at the moment.
Oh, come on, man, just Take my place. I've got to get home.
Well, we're trying to head out of here too. You can just come with us.
As soon as you say that one more time, he vanishes. And you see through the fog, just at the edge of the fog line on this tree, you see a man in very similar garb, hanging, dead, on this branch from a rope.
How?
The hell?
Oh.
What did you do to him?
I offered him to come with us. I didn't do anything.
Can I tell how long he has been dead?
Make a medicine check. Based on the decay and everything on his body, at least a week.
Okay. Clearly spooked and creeped out by the shit that's going on in the forest, I will just turn around and walk down the path. I'm assuming there's still a path.
Yeah, the path is still there.
I will follow the path.
All right. All of you see Serene kind of a little shaken turn and start walking down the path.
I'm a follow. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird. I don't like talking to dead dudes.
After a bit of travel, you may have been traveling for 5 hours now. The fog spills out of the forest to swallow up the road behind you. Ahead, jutting from the impenetrable woods on both sides of the road, are high stone buttresses looming in the fog. Huge iron gates hang on stonework. Dew clings from the cold tenacity of the rusted bars. Two headless statues of armed guards flank the gate, their heads now lying among the weeds at their feet. They greet you only with silence. And that's what you see.
Oh.
Pretty.
Boogie.
The gates, you're about, coming from the fog, you're about 100 feet from the gates. You turn around, the fog is enveloped behind you, and it seems to be pushing towards you. But the gates themselves are closed.
A beat on the gate door.
So you move towards the gate?
Yeah.
Do what, Belial?
I asked the stone statues, could you open the gate, please?
Okay. So as y'all move forward, as soon as you get within 10 feet of the gates, they start to hinge and creak open slowly, giving you enough room to pass.
Thank you.
I'll go through the gates.
Through the creepy gates, what could go wrong?
It's better than being in this cursed forest, hopefully. It's not natural.
As you get through the gate, you're looking through the gate as Serena's the lead person and Trovik right there with you. The forest is still on this side of the gate. The fog is still thick on this side. Tessa, as soon as you walk through, the gates slam shut behind you with a loud thud.
What could possibly be going wrong?
Mm-mm. I don't like this.
Towering trees whose tops are lost in the heavy gray mist block out all of the death gray light. The tree trunks are unnaturally close to one another. The woods have the silence of a forgotten grave, yet exude the feeling of an unvoiced scream.
Nope, I want to go back. Can I want to try and open the gate.
As you go to the gate, it does not open for you. Serene, you catch the scent of death in the air, kind of leading off the road a little bit.
I will. Do I know which direction it is, or just
It's leading off towards the north.
I'll point with that in that direction, covering my nose. The stench of death is coming from that area.
Let's go towards the smell of death.
Yes, because that's a natural thing to do. I'll regretfully and sluggishly follow behind.
Okay. As you push off the road a little bit, the mist almost unfolds in front of you, leading you down an unnatural path winding through the trees until you find a body. The foul scent leads you to a human corpse half buried in the underbrush about 100 feet off the road. The young man appears to be a commoner. His muddy clothes are torn and raked with claw marks. Crows have been at the body, which is surrounded by paw prints. The man has obviously been dead for several days. He holds a crumpled envelope in one hand.
I take the envelope.
As you reach down to take the envelope, all of you hear the sound of howling in the distance.
Oh, great, more fluffy.
And you pick up this envelope, and inside it, you see it contains a letter.
Somebody lost their mail.
You see it is wax sealed with the letter B on it.
I'm nosy. I break the seal.
Okay, you break the seal, and I will give you this handout if you want to read it. And then I'll share it to everyone. I guess I'll just share it to everyone if you want to read it.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Hail thee of might and valor. I, the burgomaster of Barovia, send you honor with despair. My adopted daughter, the fair Irina
Koyana.
has been these past nights bitten by a vampire.
As
For
you're
over
reading, you hear another howl of wolves. Keep going.
For over 400 years, this creature has drained the lifeblood of my people. How my dear Irina languishes and dies from an unholy wound caused by this vile beast. He has become too powerful to conquer. So I say to you, give us up for dead and encircle this land with the symbols of good. Let
Another howl happens.
Let holy men call upon their power, that the devil may be contained within the walls of weeping Barovia. Leave our sorrows to our graves, and save the world from this evil fate of ours.
Another howl, closer now.
There is much wealth entrapped in this community. Return for your reward after we are all departed for a better life. Kolyan Indirovich, Burgomaster.
With the final voicing of the last words, you hear another howl, this time repeated 4 other times by wolves in the distance moving closer to you.
Do we want to fight the fluffies or move on?
I mean, I don't particularly want to fight anything. I wish I could
I'm
give
not
this
gonna
poor
be able to
person
do
a
anything.
burial.
All my attacks just bounce off of them.
Alright, let's just keep moving then.
As soon as you get to the edge of the forest, getting back towards the road, you hear what sounds like footsteps coming through the woods as 4 sets of large padded paw prints are approaching you. What do you do?
Mm, how long has it been? Can I see at all? Is it like
It is.
pitch dark?
It's not dark. It is. There's a slight. There, while you can't see the moonlight is still being shown on the land. Because while you're on the road, if you're in the woods, you can't see. It's dark.
Are we still by the
I
gate?
thought we were by the corpse,
Well,
which
you.
is off the trail.
Yeah, but you
right?
the 4 sets of footprints you started hearing were when you by the time you got to the road itself, to the edge of the
Oh.
forest.
Okay.
And yes, you are still near the gate.
Would I be able to use my grappling hook for us to climb up the wall?
You look up the wall, and it is beyond. What's the distance on your grappling hook? Does it say?
Let me check.
Let me see if it says how big the
It
wall
doesn't
is.
say.
It doesn't say how big the wall is, but judging by the picture, it's pretty big.
Yeah.
So you probably would not be able to get your grappling hook high enough to get up there.
Okay.
While you're still at the edge of the woods, these wolves, you start seeing massive wolves, not werewolves, surrounding you as 4 dire wolves approach you. And I'm going to put the map up. We'll just use this map for now. And y'all are coming out of the woods on this side from the north. Make sure you clear your targets of anyone that still had targets. And the dire wolves are approaching you from the north.
Is there a particularly tall tree
All the trees are pretty tall.
with no low branches?
Roll a perception check. Let's see if you can find any with low branches.
Ooh, no low branches. Don't need low branches.
Still roll a perception check. You could find, we'll say, 2 trees nearby that have no low branches.
Okay. I am gonna climb and make it look. I'm just climbing the tree.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna tie a rope off and drop it down.
All of you see Tessa quickly climb this tree with an amazing skill. As she gets to the top of this, she ties a rope and throws it down. As these 4 dire wolves start slowly walking up on the group. One of them is next to the tree there. Do y'all go up the rope?
Yeah.
Can we all fit in the
So-
tree?
These are massive trees. You could all fit, yes.
Yeah,
Without
I'll go.
breaking anything?
You don't
Even
know.
with the giant bull?
You don't know. Who goes up next? Tessa's already in the tree.
I'll go.
Okay. Belial, you slime your way up the rope, and by the time he slimes his way up the rope, the first dire wolf will be moved in, and it's going to take a swing at Trovik. Trovik, you use your great axe to kind of bat the thing away as it goes. All right, who's climbing next?
Me?
Okay. Serene,
Get
you
me
move
the
up the
fuck out.
rope, climbing up grabbing an extra tree branch as you move higher up. Next one moves in on you, Trovik, as Serene climbs the tree. Y'all leaving Trovik down there on his own.
I'm gonna die of dire wolves.
This time they get pack tactics because there's 2 of them.
Oh no.
I'm dead.
You take 14 points of damage. I need you to make a strength saving throw. .14 points in. They try to pull you to the ground, but you resist. And before you can make it to the rope, the other two are surrounding you. And they're all looking down at you, getting ready to hop and just pounce on you. As they do, all of you start hearing clapping. Just a slow clap. Clap, clap, clap. As a figure from the darkness, from the woods, starts approaching from the north. And you see an image of this man walking from the woods. And he looks up at you. He looks down at Trovik, kind of slowly petting the dire wolves next to him. Welcome, friends, playthings, to my land, to my domain. You are here as my guests. But that also means you are here to make entertainment for me. You are free to find a way out if you want. He scans the trees, looking up at all of you, stopping for a second on each one of you, and then looking down at Trovik. And as he looks away from Trovik, he starts petting the direwolves again. Thank you for bringing everyone here. I appreciate your effort. They wouldn't be here without you, and he kind of looks across all of you again. And with that, he snaps his fingers, and he just dematerializes into a bunch of bats and flies off. The wolves that were getting ready to pounce Trovik look down at him, and they look up towards the bats, and they start running off into the northern woods, leaving Trovik on his own.
Well, that was weird.
You did good, bull man. Chased them off.
scared
I
them
knew-
away.
I knew you could do it.
I'm going to use Cure Wounds.
Okay. Target yourself and do cure your wounds.
I mean, that was almost a catastrophe.
Oh, shut up.
Catastrophe.
Shut up.
Oh, it's gonna be one of those.
So you kind of touch yourself, Trovik, and heal a little bit. Everyone else in the tree that left you behind.
Assholes.
Well, I thought it was amusing.
I was gonna jump down and attack them.
I literally left a
Got
rope for
surrounded.
everybody. Not my fault that he didn't get to it.
It's kind of hard when I'm surrounded. And getting attacked at the same time.
You lived.
This time.
At this point, it's pushing into the dark to evening. The moonlight is getting covered by the branches. You don't see too much of it shining anymore. What do you do?
I vote we take a nap in the tree.
Agree.
I'm fine with
Yeah.
napping in the tree.
Okay, so you're going to take a long rest in the tree?
Yep.
Who is taking break? Who is taking watch?
I'll take first watch.
Okay. Who's taking second watch? Well, let's do two. Let's do pairs. Who's taking first watch with Trovik?
I will.
No. Hold on. We need two with dark vision. So me and Trovik, Belial, and Serene.
Okay.
Or vice versa, but we need to make sure somebody with dark vision's on every watch.
Okay.
It's almost like she's done this before.
Weird.
So Trovik and Tess are taking first watch.
Yep.
Yeah.
So make perception checks, you two.
I see all the things.
Okay. Trovik, yours would be at disadvantage, by the way. So either way, you didn't roll that high. As you're looking around, Tessa, Trovik, did you climb the tree?
Yeah.
Okay, you're up in the tree with them. As you're looking around, you see the dark woods that are encompassing everything around you. You're looking south along the road as it bends from, you were heading west, but now it's heading kind of a southwest from your point of view. The road, while the fog is on the tree line, the road is secure. There's nothing blocking the path as it heads southwest from here. Is there anything you two would like to do while you're taking watch?
I'm good.
I'm good
I'll just
too.
be thinking of cow pun.
I've been looking it up on Google.
Oh my god.
I asked my nephew, and that's where I got most of mine.
Now I'm just gonna say, move over.
There you go.
That's on my pun list.
Tessa, as you're sitting there, you're thinking. You look up at Belial and Serene as they're kind of sleeping, and all of a sudden, Serene disappears.
Cal.
Yeah.
Serene's gone.
Where'd she go?
She just disappeared.
Make a perception check, two of you, both of you. Serene, you wake up. You are in a box. You look up. You instantly wake up. You're in a wooden box.
I'm in a box?
You're looking
What's a
around. You
box?
don't see anything, but you do feel something. There's something. Almost, it smells rotting, lying right next to you in this box.
I want to try and get out.
What are you doing
I
to
don't
get
know.
out?
I don't know. Claw my way out? I don't know. I mean, what can I do? I don't. Do I have my stuff?
You have everything on you, but you're in a box, basically, kind of
So I don't really have any
confined.
movement.
Correct.
Can I? I don't know if I actually want to do that. It's a box. The wooden?
It is
I
a
don't
wooden
know.
box, yes.
The wooden box.
Go ahead.
I don't think I want to die doing. Can't. Hold on.
You
how
do
much
feel your
damage
breath
does it-
starting to get thin, like there's not much oxygen in here.
Oh, there's no cracks or anything to
You don't
know
see
whether
any
or
light.
not there's like day or night or
You don't see
there's an
anything.
outside.
You don't see anything.
Can I use my breath weapon on the top of the box or whatever to try and get out?
Okay.
Don't kill yourself.
Yeah. That'll be fine.
Actually, while we're thinking about that, we need to turn on your resistance. 1 second. There we go. You want to use your breath weapon on the box.
You know what? Maybe I'll just try and like hit the box and beat it or something.
Okay.
The freaking
With
claw
what?
at it or
So
something.
you're clawing at it. So as you're clawing at
Can't
this,
really move.
you're making this sound, and you start to feel whatever was in there with you start to move as well. Tessa and Trovik, you're looking around for Serene, and Trovik, you look down at the bottom of the tree, and where there wasn't before, you see a coffin at the bottom of this tree. Serene, and you start to hear clawing from it. And Serene, as you feel something moving next to you, you feel it trying to hit you, but you kind of shift to the side as it slams the wood next to you. I need Serene, Tessa, and Trovik to roll initiative. Belial, you'll wake up next round.
Okay.
All right, Serene, it is your turn. This thing, whatever it is, you haven't gotten your long rest in, but whatever this thing is trying to hit you, what do you do?
Um, what am I?
We're not using a map for this. You're just inside a box.
I'm just inside a box. Oh shit. I do. I still have my. Does Magic Stone have a?
A time
Oh,
limit?
it says 1 minute, so
Yeah, it would have been done then.
1 minute. Bye bye. I will take on a starry form.
Okay.
And I will glow. Is that a bonus? Oh, bonus action use. Which means I should be able to see now.
You do see that you are in very much a coffin that is already inhabited by another creature.
And no, I can't do that because that's also a bonus action. Can I kind of smack it with the staff?
With disadvantage, yes, because you are in a confined space.
Oh. It's next to me, right?
Yes, but you are confined. You are in like a you can barely move yourself.
Like to my... Oh, so I can't like turn my... Well...
It's about not being able to get enough momentum behind it.
Oh, well then can I like turn my head and vomit on it with my breath attack?
You sure can.
Can I do that?
Yeah, roll your damage. And they need to make a what? Constitution saving throw?
The DC for the saving throw equals 8 plus your con modifier plus proficiency bonus.
I need to know what they need to roll.
I don't actually know.
Constitution, let's see.
I don't know. It just says your breath weapon is a 5 by 30-foot line. You can use
Dexterity
your action.
saving throw.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I
So
don't
it's
see that.
8 plus your con plus proficiency. So figure that out while I make the save.
You said it's 8 plus my...
8 plus your con plus proficiency.
8 plus 3, 11 plus...
If they failed, go ahead and
2.
roll damage.
Oh.
As you kind of getting ready to defend yourself, you just kind of turn over, and you spew this little bit of acid breath on them, and it does inflict damage on them, but they're still alive. Trovik, it is your turn. You see, you're in this tree, so you would have to use your action to get down, or just jump down and take damage because you're in a large tree. I'd say at this point you're 20 feet up.
I'll climb down.
Okay. You use your action to climb down the rope?
Yeah.
All right. Actually, climb speed is half your movement speed if you're going on a rope. And your movement speed is what? 30. So you're 20 feet up. So you can get 15 feet down and just jump the last 5 foot.
Okay. I'll do that then.
All right. And then you're at the bottom. You're at this box. You hear something going on inside this box. You don't see any light or anything emanating from it. Tessa.
I'm gonna climb down the tree.
Okay.
And then use my sword. No, I've got a crowbar. I'm gonna use my crowbar to try to open the box.
Okay. Make a strength check or athletics check.
Athletics it is.
You get the crowbar next to it, and you try to lift up on this thing, and you're not getting enough under it.
Okay.
Now for the zombie. It tries to slam against you again, Serene, but it misses you again. It is your turn.
Do I hear anything outside the box?
You do hear now that there was something that tried to kind of latch and pull up on the box.
I'll yell, "Get me out!"
Okay, you yell, "Get me out!"
And do ranged spell attacks have disadvantage up close?
Yes.
They do. I'll it's gonna hurt me, but I'll try to. 'Cause I don't have enough room to actually smack him with anything.
Headbutt him.
I'll I don't know what to do. Oh my god!
Time's ticking. Your turn's almost up.
Ice knife.
Ice-
I'll ice knife him.
Okay. What do I need to roll for that? Or is that an attack roll from you?
It's a dex save of 13.
Is that for the whole ability, or do you have to attack first?
Oh, I think I attack first.
Okay. Roll your attack at disadvantage.
Oh, at disadvantage.
That still hits, so roll damage, but then you and the creature need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
So roll damage first.
This. And then I need to make a save.
Okay, both pass, but so I think they missed the whole damage, correct?
So, yeah, it says hit or miss the shard, then explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on dex save or take 2d6 cold. So
Okay.
it just gets hit with the piercing magic.
Okay, so even though you're in this confined space, you manage to kind of shield yourself from the explosion of the ice knife. Next up is Trovik. You see Tessa trying to lift up on this box with her crowbar. What do you do?
I'll help.
Okay. So you use the help action, so Tessa, you'll have advantage on your turn to lift this up.
Okay.
Belial, you wake up to everyone at the bottom of the tree trying to deal with this coffin that somehow appeared at the bottom of the tree. You don't see Serene, though.
Okay. I'll go ahead and I'll climb down the tree.
Okay.
And
What's your movement speed?
40.
Okay, so you can get down the tree and be right next to the box with just your movement.
Okay. And then I'll go ahead and I'll try using my hands to pry open the coffin.
Okay, make an athletics check.
All right.
You guys, as you're pulling up on this Tessa, you see Belial come down, and his kind of liquid form gets up underneath the wood itself and uses that as leverage, and he manages to lift the lid off this thing. And as he does, all of you are almost blinded by this light as Serene's body is glowing in this bright light shining through the different spots of her scales, almost reflecting off of her scales. And you see this zombie lying right next to her in this struggle with her. Tessa, it is your turn.
I'm gonna stab the zombie.
Okay, roll to attack. Yeah, with advantage because it's prone. Still hits. 7 points of damage. All right, it's still alive. The zombie, after being stabbed, it'll stand up and it'll swing down at you, Serene, with advantage now because you're still prone. Hitting you with a dirty 20. Serene, you take 4 points of damage. I'll put that in for you. And that is its turn. It is your turn, Serene. You are prone inside this chest with your light glowing. What do you do?
Smack it with my staff.
Okay. Do you get up?
Yes.
Okay. So you get up from prone and you go to swing at it. You're making your attack
Oh
roll?
wait, I don't have my staff on me.
Yeah, you do. I gave it back.
Yeah, but I didn't put it back in the system. Hold
It's
on.
not in my thing.
Hold
Oh.
on.
Like I know I had it, but I don't
Hang on.
have it.
And I just deleted it from my
Oh,
inventory.
shit. Damn it. I was going to move it over.
I thought you just copied it over to mine.
No, I just moved it because she didn't have it. You picked it up.
Yeah, but it's easier the other way.
Let me make it silvered 1 second.
Just silver, not
Yep.
silver.
Yep, you're good to go now.
Cool.
That hits. After dealing with this thing in the
Wow.
coffin, you swing as hard as you can. You kind of spin its head around, but it's still standing.
Ooh.
Trovik, it is your turn.
I will take a swing with my great axe.
All right, roll to attack. That's going to hit. You swing your great axe down with great force, kind of cleaving this thing in two. And hang on. I need to make a save. And with that, you cleave this thing in two. Because you did a shit ton of damage to it. And it falls to the ground inside the coffin.
Holy cow, that was awesome, Trovik.
I've never seen a zombie get split in half like that. That's awesome.
You want the one trapped in it in a coffin? How the hell did I even get it in a coffin? I thought you two were keeping watch.
Yeah, and then you disappeared.
A thin air.
Like, poof, gone.
You know what? Next time we're just gonna tie a rope on each of our wrists, so maybe hopefully that doesn't happen again.
So what do you do?
Back
the
into the tree
tree's
for the
not
rest.
safe.
The ground seems less safe. There's wolves down there.
Guess I'll reluctantly and shakily climb back up the tree.
As soon as you step out of the coffin, it disappears, zombie included.
Oh.
Okay. That's kind
So-
of freaky.
Nope.
Some
I hate
magic
this.
afoot.
All of you managed to climb up the tree. Next up for watch is Serene and Belial. Right?
Yeah.
Let's get some perception checks.
Oh, God. I don't want to disappear.
Why isn't it rolling?
Are you double clicking the number?
Yeah.
Oh, that happened because both of y'all got one. Wait, how did that happen?
I rolled it for you. You got an 11.
Okay.
Serene, shaken and just kind of looking around, not wanting anything to happen to anyone else. You're keeping a close eye on everyone. With the inability to see the stars, you're uncomfortable. You can't. You're used to the stars and judging everything by the sky. You can't see them here, and you're watching everyone. You're trying to watch for the stars. And in this, you get so distracted and so caught up in your own head that you end up falling asleep. Belial, you see Serene fall asleep while she's trying to keep watch with you.
Kind of like nudge her foot and say, "Hey, stay awake. We gotta keep lookout."
And with that, Serene, you're kind of shaken back awake. Belial, you look at her face and you look at her eyes. You're not sure if it was the encounter she just had, but her face looks a little sunken in, like a little malnourished.
You want some food? I think I got some rations.
Serene, you don't feel hungry.
No, I'm fine. I'm not. I'm not hungry.
You look a little gaunt. You look kind of hungry.
Well, I'm not.
All right. Well,
She turns, and Serene, as you turn back, Belial, her face looks like normal again. But now, Serene, as you're looking at Belial, the kind of liquidy form that he had, the kind of neon blue, is turning dark inside his body. Kind of like turning almost swampish green.
You're you don't look as blue.
I mean, I could go for a drink right now, but I feel fine.
Yeah.
You look swampy.
Belial, you look at yourself and you appear fine to yourself.
Something's going on, and I don't like it.
Well, I don't like it either. I'm in a natural forest talking to a weird slime man I've never seen before.
Yeah, that's fair. I get that a lot. But being a gladiator, a lot of people like to go watch me in the arena because I'm such an oddity to most people.
I'm gonna poke him.
Do you let her poke you?
Sure.
What does she feel when she pokes you?
Kind of like a Jello type texture.
What are you? Where do you come from?
I'm from like the swamp, you know. Like I got a small village of people like me there, just kind of like a race of more intelligent ooze people. Kind of came to the city to make money and became a gladiator.
I'm gonna keep poking him.
After a few hours of poking and communication and conversation, your watch is ended and all of you do get a long rest. What do you do? The day is that you can't see the sun, but you do know it's light out because the light is shining on the ground, but you don't see the sun in the sky through the mist.
Once everybody's down the rope, I'm gonna untie the rope and then climb down.
Okay.
I want to keep my rope.
All right.
Oop.
You climb down the tree with relative ease. What would y'all like to do? You're less than 5 feet from the road. Because y'all went and hit up the tree after the wolves came.
I guess just keep going down the road.
Okay. Let me look at the map real quick.
It's gonna be like Michael Jackson.
Hmm.
We're gonna ease on down the road.
Revenge for the cow pun.
You should be ashamed.
What? Nobody has ever seen The Wiz with Michael Jackson as the Scarecrow.
Nope.
No.
Ah,
Old.
Seen Dark Crystal with David Bowie, but I haven't seen that one.
David Bowie's not in Dark Crystal.
he's in the
Oh
labyrinth.
yeah, he's in Labyrinth.
Labyrinth.
God, you kids. So, do y'all start traveling down the road?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
After about a mile down the road, mile and a half, you get to an opening in the tree line where you see a field going across you with no mist covering it at all. You do see a mist going along the tree line to the north and the south, but no mist in the field at all. Before you leave the edge of the woods, though, you start hearing muffled screams coming from the southern woods as you leave.
Do we want to investigate the screams?
Might as well.
You
I
first,
don't-
Cal.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
I step behind Trovik.
So, Trevik, as you're leading on, you get about 100 feet into the woods, and you're still hearing muffled screams. You see a cabin. You see a cabin with one door and a window. And in the window, you see a woman banging on the window, screaming, "Help! Help!" As she's screaming, she's calling for you. She sees you. She starts running towards the door, and you see the door shake like she's trying to open it, but it's unable to open. What do you do? She runs back to the window, banging on it, trying to yell for your help.
Can
Um,
I don't know.
As you kind of move closer, as you're figuring out what you want to do, you start to see a shadowy figure appearing behind her. And her screams start to appear more desperate, screaming for help, yelling for help.
Can I use my crowbar to force the door?
You want to go through the door? Make a strength check.
Can it be
Or
athletic?
athletics, sorry, yeah. You're unable to get through the door. The woman's at the window. You see her next to the door in the window, just screaming, banging on it as this shadowy figure starts to pull her into the room, into the room next to where she's at.
Can I slam the crowbar against the glass?
You slam it against the glass. As you do, nothing happens.
Can I use my goring rush to try to open the door?
Yeah, make an attack roll with your horns. The screaming's getting louder. She's screaming for help, frantically yelling, "Help! Help! Help!" And at that moment, Tessa, you're trying to use the crowbar to get the window or pry the door. You see Truvik plowing through. He slams straight into the door. Truvik, you're unable to push through.
Damn it.
I'm having flashbacks of Critical Role and they couldn't open a door.
I'm
Um,
gonna.
The woman's screaming. She's getting pulled further into the room. Her muffled screams getting louder and more muffled the further into this house she goes.
I'm gonna use my ability to cut off a part of myself and slide it under the door to unlock it from the inside.
Okay. Can you see through this thing?
No.
Okay. So you slide through the door, slide with it, and it gets to where the latch would be, there is no latch to unlock it. There's no bar blocking it, no latch or anything.
Oh. Okay. That's weird. I just guess I'll start slamming into the door too.
Okay. I will give Tessa advantage on the next athletics check then.
Yay.
What does Serene want to do while everyone's trying to slam against this door? While they're slamming against the door, you see the figure being pulled by a shadowy figure into another room. As she screams for help, the door slams shut on that room.
Can I?
Not another door.
um. Can I grab my orb and cast guidance on Tessa?
Okay. Tessa, roll another d4 to add to this. With that help, with that little bit of guidance from Serene and Belial helping you out, you manage to use the crowbar and the door cracks open. What do you do?
Rush to the next door. Try to open it.
As you push into the cabin from this front door, everything goes quiet. All the sound stops. You're revealed an empty cabin. Just an empty old cabin.
Fuck, I hate this place.
This is creepy.
I think from now on, don't help people.
There's still a door closed on the other side of the other side of the cabin.
I try to open it.
It opens fine. And as you look inside, you see some bones and moldy water. Hair, the same color as the woman you just saw, is stuck in the lid of a pot.
Oh.
What in the hell is this?
Nope, I leave.
Are we at Jeffrey Dahmer's house?
Um,
Some chainsaw.
how abandoned or does the house seem?
It seems pretty abandoned. You look around, there's dust covered in cobwebs everywhere. It hasn't been touched. You don't even see footprints other than your own.
What are we dealing with here?
Is there any other clues about the house or the residents or
Make an
anything like
investigation
that
check.
in the house?
Make an investigation check. Nothing you can discern with that. You don't know this land. You don't know where you're at. You have nothing to base your investigation on.
Man, that bat guy must be cracking up right now.
I leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything worth taking in the cabin?
You don't see
let's
anything.
investigate the cabin.
You don't see anything worth taking. It looks like a pretty abandoned cabin. You see a couple furnishings, but that's about it.
All right. Yeah, let's go. Let's get back on the road.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So you get back on the road. As you get back to the road, a little shaken, you start hearing in the woods again the same screams coming from the same direction.
Nope.
Keep on trekking.
Keep on.
Keep on moving.
Keep on.
Yeah, keep moving. You're right, Serene.
Yeah, damn right. We're gonna keep moving.
As you keep moving along the road, another mile down the road, you start to see signs of a village. You're looking behind you, looking around. The fog is starting to encompass around you again.
How unnatural does this village seem?
The village
How
itself. Sorry, go ahead, Noel.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, how undead is this village?
From this distance, you can't really tell. The buildings seem pretty natural. Definitely not made in a manner that you're used to. They don't look familiar to you at all.
Seem busy at all? No people outside?
There are people outside. You do see people. Let me see if I can get an image of what some of these people look like.
About to make a Resident Evil 4 joke.
That would go over my head.
Where's everyone going? Bingo.
So the people in this town look similar to this. These kind of haggard, some of them looking rough, very drab garb.
Troll boy.
They look tired.
Except
Yeah.
for that one lady. That one lady looks angry.
Oh yeah, the one.
Fuck you, Jess. That scared me.
Serves you right. Ha!
Which lady are you talking about? The one on the far right?
The one that's kind of like behind the child.
Oh yeah, she does look.
Looks
angry.
like an evil stepmother.
She's
And the one on the far left is the evil stepsister.
the evil goat person. Those horns.
Freaking little girl is carrying around a voodoo doll while the little boy is holding a freaking staff with a head on it.
So
Do
what's
we
the?
really
Well,
want to meet these people?
I guess we don't really have a choice. This fog is.
We should probably figure out where the hell we are.
As you're walking towards the town, you look around. As with the mention of the fog, Serene, you notice that it almost starts quickening towards you, on all directions except for in front of you towards the village. All the fog is moving towards you quickly.
Nope, fuck that. Get away from the fog. I don't trust the fog.
Let's move into the
It's
village.
unnatural as hell. Don't like
Yeah.
it.
You run towards the village, and as soon as you get to the edge of the village, you see that there is a fog wall in the village as well, kind of following along one of the building lines. You look back, and the fog wall behind you is pushing towards you again.
Yay, we're being herded. Okay.
Let's
Well,
run into a building.
The fog wall pushing you. It's pushing you and it's guiding you. Unless you decide to go into it, it's guiding you along this gravel road that's leading through this village.
What are the people of the village doing?
You don't see anyone now. The fog is covering up any signs of anyone or any building that's along the edge of this road.
Let's keep running.
Yep.
As you're pushing along, you start to see at the edge of one of the roads, kind of nestled in the fog, one solemn building. All the other buildings, you don't see any signs of a door, just fog covering them. And then from that direction, you see, or you hear the soft whimpering of a child. And then you look and you see a pair of children, a girl kind of hovering over a little boy.
I don't trust these freaky people.
They're standing there in the middle of this lifeless street. As you look back, the fog is encompassing you, but it stops right at your backs as you get close to these two children. The boy is starting to cry, and you hear the girl shushing him just to be quiet. And then she looks towards you. She says, "There's a monster in our house," and she points to the tall brick house. And she says, There's a monster in there. You see the house has a gated portico on the ground floor and rusted gates that are slightly ajar. The houses on either side are abandoned and covered with mist. Their windows and doors boarded up.
Shall we go inside?
I mean, yeah. What could possibly?
I don't particularly want to, considering we've already been tricked.
I don't want to
twice?
either, but this is the
I-
only. We're
As,
getting
Going
hurt
into
again.
as you're discussing this, you look around and you see the mist is starting to come over all the buildings like a wave, pushing towards you, surrounding you on all sides.
Well, now we have no choice.
Into the creepy house.
As you push into the house, hang on, let me get something ready.
When the DM has to get something ready. That's always a great sign, guys.
Hmm.
I don't need your sass.
He's gonna kill us all.
No, don't worry.
The screaming goats.
Best Mother's Day present ever. Oh,
All
When
right,
did Billy the Goat join our
Right.
campaign?
1 second. Let me see if I can change the lighting.
just saying, tomorrow Billy's learning a new trick.
All right, can all of you see?
Yeah.
We can see first floor.
Okay. You enter a house. Can you see all of the first floor?
No.
No.
Just
No.
right
No.
in front of
Where it
you.
says first floor.
Okay. You're standing here in front of the entrance of this house as the fog is moving in. You're at the foyer. What do you do?
Go inside.
Okay. The wrought iron gate with hinges on the sides of it lock on the hold on. A wrought iron gate with hinges on one side and a lock on the other fills the archway of this stone portico. The gate is unlocked and its rusted hinges shriek when the gate is opened. Oil lamps hang from portico ceilings by chains, flanking a set of oaken doors that open to the grand foyer. Let me unlock the thing. Go ahead.
Okay.
And here you should be able to open the doors.
Okay. Yeah, there we go.
Who's the last one in?
Me.
Okay. Tessa, as you move in, you look back. And as soon as you move in, any sign of those kids, they disappear. And the fog envelops all the way up to the door line where you're at.
I'm just gonna ignore that.
You stand in front of the two double doors that lead into the into the house proper.
Is it unlocked?
Do you check it?
Yes.
It appears to be unlocked.
I'm gonna move in.
Okay. Go ahead and open it. As you move in, you notice a wide hall that runs the width of this house. Width of this house with a black marble fireplace at one end and a sweeping red marble staircase at the other. Mounted on the wall above the fireplace is a longsword with a windmill cameo worked into the hilt.
Can I grab that?
You want to grab it?
Oh yeah.
You grab the
One sec.
longsword. All right.
I'm gonna go up the stairs.
Okay. As you go up the stairs, what's everyone else doing as Trevor goes up the stairs?
I'm gonna check these doors right here.
Okay. 1 second, Trevor. Trovic, you're going to be shifted on the map to there. Bilal, you're checking those doors. So we're going to do this. We're going to go down the line one at a time. So Bilal, you're checking those doors.
Yeah.
As you open the doors, you see a dining hall. The centerpiece is a wood paneled dining room that is carved out of mahogany, surrounded by 8 high-backed chairs with sculpted armrests and cushioned seats. A crystal chandelier hangs above the table, which is covered with resplendent silverware and crystalware polished to the dazzling shine. Mounted above the fireplace in this room is a mahogany frame painting of an alpine vale.
Okay.
What do you do?
Is the silverware valuable?
I mean, it's made of pure silver and crystal, or crystalware. So
I'll gather up the silverware and put it in my backpack.
okay. So say that you've got 8 sets of silverwares. If you want to write that down somewhere.
Here, let me add that to my inventory.
Was that longsword special?
Other than the windmill and the hilt, you are unable to tell.
Okay.
When you look at the longsword, you also look along the wood panels on the walls. You see inordinately sculpted images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs. Next on the list is Serene. What are you doing?
I'll check this door to my right.
Okay.
I'll open it.
All right. Go ahead and open it. As you open it, you see a kitchen. It is tidy, with dishware, cookware, and utensils neatly placed on shelves. A work table has a cutting board and a rolling pin atop it. A stone dome-shaped oven stands near the east wall, its bent iron stovetop connecting to a hole in the ceiling. And you see a small door, like a hatch, to the right side of the room, to your character's right.
Oh,
And
okay.
you see another door. Well, are you going in or are you just looking?
I'll go in.
As you also see another door at the far end. What do you do?
Can I see what is in this other door behind me? The one that's
Yeah,
out
open
in the
it.
hallway and to the north.
Open it. As you open it, you see the same thing that Belial saw, and as you see him in there collecting silverware.
I will look at him confused and then just go back into the kitchen and I guess check this hatchery.
Okay. As you open that, it appears to be a dumbwaiter. As you look at it, appears to go a 2-foot wide stone shaft containing a wooden elevator box. Tessa, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna check this door here.
Okay.
What's in?
One second, let me target you. In this room, you see an oak-paneled room that looks like a hunter's den. Mounted above the fireplace is a stag's head, and positioned around the outskirts of the room are 3 stuffed wolves. 2 padded chairs draped in animal furs face the hearth, with an oaken table between them, supporting a cask of wine. 2 carved wooden goblets, a pipe rack, and a candelabrum. The chandelier hangs above the cloth-covered table surrounded by 4 chairs. You see 2 cabinets stand against the walls. These cabinets sports a lock. What do you do?
I want to try to get into the cabinet.
Okay. Do you have thieves' tools on you?
Nope, but I've got a crowbar.
Okay. Well, make a strength check with it.
Athletics?
Yeah, athletics. Sorry. Easy enough. You're able to kind of crack open the cabinet, and you see that it holds a heavy crossbow, a light crossbow, a hand crossbow, and 20 bolts for each.
I grab all of that.
Okay, and that's in the cabinet right next to you. So
Okay.
So give me a second to give you these. And it's 20 bolts for each, so you should have. Are you? Go ahead and give yourself 60 extra bolts. I'll take that off your inventory. And you still have another cabinet on the other side.
Then I want to break into it too.
You try to break into it, and it does not appear to be locked.
Oh, okay.
As you
What's in
open
the
it,
box?
you see a small box that contains a deck of playing cards and an assortment of wine glasses.
I'll take the deck of playing cards.
Okay.
Is there anything special about the wine glasses?
No, they just appear to be finely made.
Okay, I can stay.
All right. And so let's go back up to Trovic. What would you like to do? At the top of the stairs.
Well, I'll move into this room. And is there anything special about it?
As you look in this room, you see unlit oil lamps are mounted on the walls of this elegant hall. So actually, you shouldn't be able to see here. I gotta figure out how the lighting keeps messing up for me. So you can't see in here. Do you light a torch? Okay. As you light the torch, you do see the unlit lamps. Hanging above the mantelpiece is a wooden frame portrait of a family. You don't recognize anyone in the picture other than the 2 small children. You see standing suits of armor flank wooden doors in the east and west walls. Each suit of armor clutches a spear and has a visored helmet shaped like a wolf's head.
I want to take that.
You want to take what?
The
You want the helmet? You want to take one of the helmets? Okay. So you have a visored helmet shaped like a wolf head. And the stairs do go up further.
Oh, they do?
Yes, it's a round staircase that keeps ascending.
Is that a door right here?
Yes.
I want to go in.
Okay. As you open the door, you see what appears to be a servant's quarters. Undecorated bedroom contains a pair of beds with stuffed raw mattresses. At the foot of each bed is an empty footlocker. And you see what appears to be a small hatch in the corner of the room.
Okay, I will go back out.
Okay. We'll come back to you. Belial, back down to you.
All right. I'm gonna exit the dining room.
Okay.
And I'm gonna check this door that was right next to it.
Okay. As you open the door, you see what appears to be a cloakroom. You see several black cloaks hanging from hooks on the walls. A top hat sits on a high shelf.
I'm gonna put on the top hat.
Okay. You put on a top hat. A slime with a top hat.
Yeah. All right. And then I'm gonna head upstairs with Trovic.
Okay. You head upstairs and you notice the same thing he saw with the 4 suits of armor set on either side of the doors. Let me move you up there. Okay.
Anything special about the spears?
They don't appear to be special.
Okay. Uh, guess I'll just move over here and then check out these doors.
Okay. Do you open them?
Yeah.
Right. As you open them, you see red velvet drapes cover the windows in this room. An exquisite mahogany desk and matching high-back chair face the entrance and the fireplace, above which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in the corners of the rooms are two overstuffed chairs. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the south wall. A rolling wooden ladder allows one to reach the more easily high shelves.
Okay. I'm gonna check the desk.
Okay. Make an investigation
Right.
check or a perception check.
Alright.
Okay. It's not hard to see some of it. You see an oil lamp, a jar of ink, a quill pen, a tinderbox, and a letter kit containing red wax candle. 4 blank sheets of parchment and a wooden seal bearing the family crest, a windmill.
I'll take the seal.
Okay. While you're looking over the desk, you do see one of the drawers. It appears to be empty, but you do see an iron key in the back of it.
I'll take that as well.
Okay. Serene, what would you like to do?
I'll check the other door.
Okay. Behind is a stove. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, behind the stove in this room is a thin room that leads to a well-stocked pantry. All the food in the pantry appears to be fresh.
Just a food pantry, nothing else in it.
You don't see anything else.
So like fruit and stuff.
Yeah, there's all sorts of food. Fruit, flour, baking needs.
Can I take an apple or something and like bite into it or something?
As you bite into this apple, the hardness of the bite immediately turns to liquid in your mouth.
What kind of liquid?
As you kind of spit it out and look into your hand, it appears to be blood. You taste iron in your mouth, and you look at the apple, and you see maggots and stuff on the apple now where they weren't there before.
I will promptly throw the apple away, throw up, and hate myself. And I guess I'll stumble out of the kitchen area, just looking sickly and disgusted.
Okay. Tessa.
I'm gonna leave this room. I see Serene looking sickly and disgusted,
Mm-hmm.
and I cheerfully hand her a light crossbow and 20 bolts.
Can I use a light crossbow?
You should be
It's
able
a
to as a
simple
druid,
weapon.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll just meekly say thanks.
So you have 20 bolts as well.
I reduce mine to reflect that.
Okay. What else, Tessa?
And then I'm gonna head upstairs.
All right. Let me shift you over to the other spot. As you get up there, you see Trovik coming out of one of the rooms, and the doors to the north opened.
I guess I'll check the doors to the south.
Okay. As you open that, you see gossamer drakes cover the windows in this elegantly appointed hall, which has a brass plated chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Unupholstered chairs line the walls, and stained glass wall hangings depict beautiful men and women and children singing and playing with instruments.
Anything worth borrowing? Carefully?
As you look around, you don't see any cabinets or anything that stuff would be positioned in.
Okay. I step back out.
Okay. Anything else?
I guess I head upstairs.
Okay. As you start to head upstairs, we'll shift over to Trovic. What would Trovic like to do?
Oh, can Trovic use martial weapons?
Yes, I can.
Then I will give you a hand crossbow. And 20 bolts.
Thank you.
And Belial, can he even use like a simple weapon? Because I have that left.
I can use simple, yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. So I've got a light crossbow for you.
I'll go ahead and shift that over
Cool.
to him.
Yep,
Thank you.
And how many bolts?
20.
20?
So everybody has 20. Well, I have 18 these two, but
Okay. Trovic, what would you like to do?
Guess I'll come down and investigate this room.
As you investigate it, you see the same thing that Tessa saw. It appears to be a conservatory. You see lining the walls are depictions of beautiful men and women and children singing and playing instruments.
Okay, I'll just head back downstairs then.
Okay. You head back down.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me shift you over. All right. After him is Serene. Or no, sorry, not Belial.
Okay. I'm gonna check behind that windmill painting. Is there anything that I can use the key on behind there?
As you check behind the painting, there doesn't appear to be anything to use that on.
Okay. Any books that like stand out on the wall or anything?
Make an investigation check. Nothing that catches your attention. Most of it appears to be in a language you're not quite familiar with. It seems to be a broken common from what you're used to.
Okay. Alright, I guess I'll head out and I'll head downstairs with Provic and them.
Okay. Serene, what would you like to do?
Well, I haven't gone upstairs. But did you two see anything useful or anything upstairs?
Found a key.
I
didn't
found
know just
nothing.
what.
You didn't see any doors or anything up there?
None that were locked. I didn't go up to the third floor though.
Did you go, Bullman?
No.
I will go upstairs then.
How far up do you go?
Third floor?
Okay. You get up there and you see Tessa Well, you'd be getting up there. You'd be on the second floor as Tessa approaches there. So hold on. Tessa,
Yes.
you hang on.
What? Oh, sorry.
As you climb the marble staircase to this height, you see that this is the highest floor to these stairs. You see it comes to a dusty balcony with a suit of black armor standing against the wall, draped in cobwebs. You see oil lamps are mounted on oak-paneled walls, which are carved with woodland scenes of trees, falling leaves, and tiny critters.
Does anything look suspicious?
Where are you going? Because that's as you got here. You see
I'd
all
go
that.
to the north. This is the right first.
Okay, so go ahead and move. As soon as you step there,
Damn it.
the cobwebs on the armor start to shake as the armor itself comes to life. And it's going to take a swing at you with advantage at a surprise. And I need you to roll initiative. Uh, 18.
That hits barely.
Okay. You take 5 points of damage as it swings the second time without advantage, rolling a 15 this time and missing you. That was the surprise round. It is his turn to act first as you're moving across the room.
Mm-hmm.
Two more attacks. Rolling a 22 to hit. 3 points of damage. 19 to hit for another 5 points of damage, and it is your turn.
All right. Well, if he's gonna be mean and hit me, I'm gonna be mean and hit him.
Miss.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and action surge.
All right. That does hit for 11 points of damage. And at this point, Serene, you hear the combat going on upstairs. Go ahead and roll initiative. Belial and Trovik, roll perception checks, please.
You said we're on initiative?
Yes, please. Okay, Belial and Trovik, you both hear it as well. Roll initiative, please.
All right.
Trovik, roll initiative. There you go. All right, Belial, you're first on this round. You hear the combat going on upstairs. What do you do?
I'm gonna head upstairs.
All right. So let me count this out. All of your movement?
Yeah.
So
The-
1, 2. What do you have, 40 feet?
Yeah, we got 40.
Okay, so I'm going to move you to the second level, to there. You're going to use your cunning action dash and movement dash?
I'll just do an extra dash.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
For my action, not using a key point.
Okay. Serene, I'm going to move you to the other map to where your character is standing on the stairs, where she would be moving up. Oh no, you would be there coming up on the second floor. You see, Serene, you see Belial, after hearing the combat going on, you see Belial running up past you, quickly moving. 4, 5, 6. So Belial, you get to the top of the stairs, and you see Tessa in combat with some kind of animated armor.
Okay.
And that is your action and movement.
Yeah.
Trovik, it is your turn.
I'm gonna run up the stairs.
Okay, action and movement.
Yeah.
Hold on. 1, 2. So you get up to the top of the stairs and you can shift around and see the same thing they saw with all your movement. That's your action and movement. Serene, you saw everyone else run past you as you're running up the stairs. Do you keep running? Serene.
Oh, sorry. I'm just intrigued by this map being called Death House. So there's that.
Oh, just caught that, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, actually just caught that. I will go for
Do you go up the stairs?
because I'm only on the second floor, right?
Yeah, you're on the second floor.
I'll go up to the third floor.
Okay. You get to there, and you see Tessa in combat with some kind of animated armor. And that's just your movement. You didn't have to dash to get there.
Oh, cool. It's an animated armor. I'll use guess I'll use my handy dandy new crossbow thing I
Okay.
got.
17 misses.
Dang,
It clinks off the armor and kind of ricochets to the edge of the room. Animated armor is going to keep swinging at you, Tessa.
Rude.
Missing with the 15. And missing with a 15. And it is your turn.
Hit it again.
Nice, that hits. For 5 points of damage, alright.
Rude.
Belial. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, that's it.
Alright, Belial.
Alright. I'll go ahead and I'll attack it with my sword. I missed.
As you go to attack, it's swinging at Tessa, and you try to attack it during one of its swings, and your weapon just goes under its arm.
Alright. And then I'll do my unarmed strike bonus action.
Same thing.
Oh my gosh.
Trovik.
It was almost 17.
You see Belial coming up, Belial beside you, swinging with its kind of liquid hands, missing both times. What do you do?
I am taking a chop with my great axe.
All right.
Nope. Didn't hit shit.
Roll a d4 for me. On an even, you might. Okay, you don't hit Jess. Serene, it is your turn.
Um, I'll cast Magic Stone
Okay. Bonus action.
and throw the stone at the armor.
Okay. With this, these are going to be your last 3 stones. You got to remember to pick them up, or pick up some when you're outside.
Yeah, because I totally trust the stones.
23 hits.
Oh, did I not? Oh, I guess I might have untargeted it.
Still hits, but retarget it to do damage. You untargeted it. There you go. For another 7 points of damage. All right. Anything else?
No.
All right. Animated armor is going to swing at you, Tessa. Missing you with a 12. And missing you with a 9. It is your turn.
Yeah. Gonna keep hitting it.
It's going to miss. Belial, you see the animated armor swinging at Tessa, focused only on her. What do you do?
I'm gonna try to shift over here.
Okay. Kind of wiggle around Trovic.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna hit it with my short sword.
Okay. Flanking, so you get advantage. Natural 20.
Ooh.
With that, you just kind of slime your way around Trovic and pull out your sword and just jam it in and twist up into the armor. And with that, the armor kind of falls into shambles on the ground.
Black blood.
It's oil.
I'm gonna
All the
use
paint fell
my
off.
second wind.
Okay. Looking around the room, or looking around the top of this banister, looking at the doors that are open to you, around you, you take a moment to breathe and you look around and realize that this house is probably more than it seems. And with that, we will call it because it's almost 7 o'clock.
Yay, we didn't die, guys!
Yeah, but it's just
Yeah.
it's just the beginning.
I know.
It's
I like all the creepiness.
yeah.
God, this is creepy.
You hear in the distance the shrill scream of a goat.
That's what you heard from that woman in the house.
I love this scoop.
What does it look like?
I should just post it on Discord.
Yeah, because I'm very curious. Because I don't know if it's like a plushie, like a Build-A-Bear plushie with that sound in it, or if it's like,
It's not.
you know what I
It's
mean?
It's plastic.